Hi there, I'm Judy, the Children's Minister here at Foothills. Well, goodbye September, hello October. This is my favorite time of year. Fall leaves, hot cider, pumpkin carving. What about you? What are some of your favorite things this time of year? Come tell me on Sunday because I would love to hear from you. Our theme this month in our First Look classrooms is Super Kid. God made me to do big things. Did you know that? God did make you for big things. And in the Wonder Clubhouse, Ollie and his friends will be talking all month long about that very thing. What big things can you do? Upstairs in Kids Connection, our theme is Custom Creations. There is only one you. Our life app is individuality, and we define it this way. Individuality, discovering who you're meant to be so you can make a difference. Did you know that God is doing something in us to change the world around us? He really is. And we will talk about how He made each of us very uniquely and how we can use those gifts and talents to make a difference. I'm so excited for this month, and I think you're really going to enjoy it too. And if you join us in person, be ready for some fun and unique sweet treats. Now for this week's Sunday experiences. Remember, there are 3 videos and you can skip ahead if you'd like. You'll find them all listed right here. First Look for our preschoolers, 252 Basic for our kindergarten through 2nd grade, and PreTeen for our 3rd through 5th graders. Oh, even if you are coming in person to church, you can watch Ollie or the So-and-So Show again. I know they both make me really smile. Be sure to tell your parents to check out the parent conversation guides. That way you can talk all about what you're learning. Now for the First Look video.
It's time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. it's me, Super Poppy! I've decided to be a super helper and help my grandma. She does everything for us, like folding laundry so we have clean clothes. I'm pretty sure the dryer is eating all the socks. Grandma even fixed my Super Kids cape when I tore it flying. Grandma does so much for all of us. That's why I did some super thinking and decided I'm gonna help her make dinner. Can you guess what I'm going to make? I have bread, mayonnaise, ham, cheese, and lettuce. If you know what I'm going to make, shout it out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's right, sandwiches! You guys are super thinkers too. Wow, this is gonna be a lot of work.
Ho, ho.
It's Ollie!
Hello, Poppy. Ho, ho. Cooking up some ham and cheese, are you?
Hey Ollie, I want to help my grandma make dinner, but it's gonna take forever.
Helping others is great. It's true. God made you to be a helper. Ho. Listen to this story. Just follow me through. Ho.
Follow me through. Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Don't worry, Stormy Jane. Goldie should be back from vacation any minute. Yay! Goldie's back! Oh, hey friends! I'm Carrie the dog walker, and today is a very happy day because Stormy Jane's best friend Goldie just came back from vacation. She's been gone a whole week, and Stormy has really missed her. Which reminds me of a story from the Bible about 2 very good friends. This is David, and this is his best friend Jonathan. A long time ago, these good friends had to say goodbye to each other. It was very hard. They promised to always be friends, and David promised that he would always take care of Jonathan's family. And then they said goodbye. Everybody wave. Bye. Well, later, David became the king, and he remembered his big promise to his best friend Jonathan that he would always take care of all of Jonathan's family. David wanted to find Jonathan's family, but it was a very big job because he didn't know where Jonathan's family was. But David knew God made him to do big things. David decided to send lots of people to help him find Jonathan's family. When the people came back, they had found someone from Jonathan's family. It was his son. His name was Mephibosheth. He couldn't walk and he needed someone to help him. Well, King David wanted to keep his promise to take care of Jonathan's family. So he had Mephibosheth brought to the castle. He gave him lots of land. He gave him a place to live. He gave him people to help take care of him. And David made sure Mephibosheth always got to eat at the king's table. From that day on, King David took care of Mephibosheth just like he promised his friend Jonathan. How great is that? David did a very big thing and took care of Mephibosheth. God made us to do very big things and help people too. Oh, hey there, Ollie. Ollie, tell me, who made you to do big things?
God made me to do big things. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who made you to do big things?
God made me to do big things. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. See you next time. Bye.
So there's your story, and it's all true. David helped Mephibosheth, and God made you to help others too.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, David did a big thing and helped Jonathan's family. God made us to do big things. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good! God made me to help, so I'm gonna help my grandma by making some super sandwiches. Whatever the day brings, God made us to do big things. See you later!
Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6.
I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. You made my feet, you made my hands, you made me sing and you made me dance, 'cause your love is all around me, and your love is so astounding. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
Hey people, I'm Graham, and we're talking about individuality. Individuality is discovering who you're meant to be so you can make a difference. I know, I haven't had lunch yet and I'm already eating candy. I can make decisions like this. You can too, when you're older. Don't you just hate it when someone tells you to wait until you're older? I mean, it's not like you're a baby. You're not age 0. Of course not. And you know what? You use your head. You're no dud. Why should you have to wait until later for what you want Now, there's got to be a better way. Well, in today's story, we'll learn about a young man named Timothy and his mentor, Paul. Why shouldn't Timothy be able to make a difference even though he's young? Well, it turns out there's just no reason. I don't think that's spelled the same. See you when you get back.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 12.
Timothy of Lystra must have felt like he lived in two worlds. His mother, Eunice, and his grandmother, Lois, both were Jewish and believed in the one true God.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
But Timothy's father was Greek and likely not a believer.
Just work hard and be a good man, son. That's what really matters.
Okay, Dad.
One day, two men arrived in Lystra. Timothy may have heard them speaking in the center of town.
Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God. You can turn to Him now.
One of the two men even healed a man who had never been able to walk. The crowd was amazed.
The gods have come down to us in human form.
Uproar engulfed the city. People even tried to offer sacrifices to the two men, Paul and Barnabas, as if they were gods. But in the middle of the chaos, a group of Jews from nearby towns where Paul and Barnabas had preached showed up and convinced everyone to attack the man with stone instead. Though the Jews dragged Paul outside the city and left him for dead, Paul got right back up. Timothy really surely heard about it.
The power of this Jesus is real.
Paul left for Derbe the next day and returned again to Lystra. Timothy, his mother, and grandmother all listened to Paul's teaching, and all three became believers in Jesus. Paul continued on his journey, but left behind a small, thriving new church.
We must pray each day
and teach each other.
Timothy, in the meeting tomorrow, you should tell the story Paul shared, the one about how Jesus raised a dead man.
Oh, but I don't really like to talk in front of people.
I think you shall do very well.
By the time Paul had returned several years later, Timothy had become a faithful disciple of Jesus. Everyone at the church spoke well of him.
Timothy knows all the Hebrew scriptures.
He is kind to everyone, not just those who are Jewish.
And his father is a Greek man?
Oh, yes.
Paul was looking for someone to help encourage new churches. Someone who knew God's words. Someone who could speak to people from all different backgrounds.
Timothy, I'd like you to travel with me and Silas and Luke.
Me?
Of course you.
Oh, but there are others older than me with more experience. They're bold. They're better at speaking.
You're the one God has chosen for this job.
Wow. Well, okay.
The elders of the church laid their hands on Timothy and prayed for him. God's Spirit provided Timothy with everything he would need for the work ahead.
Amen.
We leave tomorrow.
Over the next years, Timothy traveled with Paul all around the land to help encourage believers and start new churches. While they spent time in Ephesus, Paul gave Timothy a special mission.
I want you to go to the church in Corinth.
On my own?
You're like a son to me. I trust you completely. The church there needs to see an example of what it means to follow Christ. And, well, you're it.
Timothy went to Corinth. Over the years, Timothy became Paul's right-hand man. Paul even put him in charge of the church in Ephesus.
The leaders in Ephesus are so much older than I am. Will they even listen to me?
Your age doesn't matter.
As Timothy settled in Ephesus, Paul wrote him letters to encourage him.
Don't let anyone look down on you because you're young. Set an example for the believers in what you say and how you live. Also, set an example in how you love and in what you believe. Show the believers how to be pure.
Though Timothy met Paul when he was a very young man, he was able to play an important part in helping Paul build up the early church and sharing their incredible news of Jesus.
When Timothy was still a young man, the Apostle Paul wrote him a letter. In the letter, Paul wrote, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Set an example for the believers in what you say and in how you live." You know what that means? You don't have to wait until you're older to make a difference. You could be an example for other people right now by how you live your life. When a friend is feeling down, you can help them find joy. You can make peace when you see two people fighting, and you can tell them to stop. By spreading God's love to the people around you, you can actually point others to Jesus. He's a real lifesaver. So here's the one thing to remember today. You can make a difference right now. Whether you're a junior or as old as 100, you can choose to be an example and make a difference, no matter what. Now, to eat all this candy. Not really. I'm no dud either. I'll see you next time.
I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. You made my feet, you made my hands, you made me sing and you make me dance, 'cause your love is all around me, and your love is so astounding. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
I've got an everlasting candy. I've got an everlasting candy. I've got an everlasting chance for me to say, with an everlasting candy, it'll last all day.
Hey, you think I can have some of that everlasting candy?
Nope. It's all mine. Forever.
Well, I'm gonna just gum.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, my back.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show!
I'm Brandon, that's John.
Yes, I am.
And today we're brought to you by the number 12.
Like 12 drummers drumming.
Or 12 pixie sticks.
Or 12 cats stuck in a tree.
But our favorite 12 is a 12-year-old robotics champion. Please welcome someone who knows
stuff.
Hey guys!
Hey, come on in. It's so good to see you again.
Thanks, I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, for those who may have missed you last time, tell us who you are and what you know.
My name's Mishka, and I am now a 19-time robotics champion and a maker/inventor.
Oh, inventor. Oh, I didn't know you invented things.
Oh yeah, that's actually how I got into robotics. I was trying to build a machine to take out the trash. That's my chore at home. But it ended up just chunking trash around the house. So my mom thought putting me in robotics club after school was a better use of my time.
Was it?
Oh yeah, I've invented and built all kinds of things.
Like what?
Like an automatic dog bowl, it feeds your dog while you're away.
Oh, that's awesome.
I also invented a toothbrush that brushes your teeth while you sleep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the only thing I've ever invented is a sandwich. It's called the stomach nuke. I wouldn't recommend eating it.
But I've always wanted to build something that really mattered, something that could help the world. And now I have.
What is it?
I call it the static charge transducer.
Wow! What does it do?
Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curie, MacGyver.
No, she says the names of physicists when she's feeling impatient.
Right. Oh, sorry. Did we say something wrong?
No, you're fine. I just thought this invention was obvious, but obviously not. The static charge transducer collects static electricity and stores into a battery. Then it expels the electricity into an actual electrical voltage that can just about power anything. Einstein, Bose, Newton, Curie, MacGyver. It means that instead of wind power, hydropower, or even solar power, the static charge transducer can create electricity just about anywhere. All you need is a static charge.
Oh.
You still don't understand, do you?
No.
Want a demonstration?
Yes!
Why don't we make it a little competition? It's time to play How Many So-and-So Hosts Does It Take to Turn on a Light Bulb?
What are we doing?
You are both covered in wool blankets, which are wonderful conductors. When I say go, you both will jump around, therefore brushing the wool, causing a static charge to pass through the transducer, then into the light bulb. The first person to light up your light bulb with nothing but static electricity wins. Got it?
Is this safe?
On your mark, get set, go!
Oh, look at that, got it. Oh, ow. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh, that hurts.
Come on.
No.
You did it, Brandon!
I did.
You created a usable electricity from static!
And John, you You exercise.
Well, I did eat those pixie sticks.
Yeah. Hey, this is incredible, Mishka. I mean, you've used your talents, your skills, and your gifts to truly make a difference.
Yeah, no doubt this transjuicer is going to change the world.
Transducer.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, whenever you have something else to show us, please bring it on the show.
Will do. See you guys.
All right, bye.
This thing is hot.
Yeah. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Should I even ask?
Oh, science experiment.
Makes sense.
So, Kellen, do you have a Bible story for us?
I do. It's about a young person who maybe thought he didn't have a lot to offer, but God created him just like he created all of us to make a huge difference.
Just like Mishka.
Yep. Oh, I'm also going to need your help for this story.
No problem.
To the theater! This story begins several years after Jesus had been resurrected and had gone back to heaven. The Apostle Paul was on a long missionary journey and was headed to the town of Lystra, where a young man named Timothy lived.
God bless us, everyone. I'm Tiny Tim.
I don't think anyone called him Tiny Tim, but I'm going to roll with it. Timothy's mother and grandmother were Jewish and believed in the one true God. But his father was Greek.
I'm a Greek.
And he probably didn't believe in the same things as Timothy's mother and grandmother.
Now you go and run off and work hard and be a good man.
Yes, Papa.
Let me see you run. Faster. Faster, my boy. Now do a flip. Whoa. Whoa, that's a perfect 10. Very good. Good. Now go. Go. Oh, he left.
Now, when Paul arrived in Lystra, he began teaching people all about Jesus, and he even healed a man in Jesus' name. Now, you would have thought that would have made people happy.
I, Paul, have healed this man in Jesus' name. Jesus came to save us. Oh, that hurt. Oh, stop it.
But many people didn't trust Paul, so they threw stones at him.
No, please. Stop. Get away. That one's going to leave a mark.
They thought he was dead, so they dragged him out of the city. But he wasn't dead yet, and he wasn't scared either. He got back up, went right back into the city to teach some more. And Timothy, his mother and grandmother, they listened to Paul's teachings, and all three of them became believers in Jesus.
God loved us so much that he sent Jesus. God has blessed us, everyone.
When Paul went on his way, he left behind a small, thriving new church. Timothy became a faithful disciple of Jesus, and everyone in the church spoke well of him. So much so that when Paul returned several years later, he wanted Timothy to travel with him on his journey.
I want you to travel with me on my journey.
Why do you want me to come along? There are others who are older and with more experience.
Your mother's Jewish, right?
Yes, sir.
And your father's Greek?
Yes, sir.
Well, then you've been raised to know God's law, and you also know how to relate to people who may be from different backgrounds. So you're very special.
I am. Then let's go.
Yes, walk with me.
Over the next few years, Timothy traveled with Paul, helping to encourage believers in starting up new churches. Paul even sent Timothy to help lead churches in the cities of Corinth and Ephesus. Paul wrote Timothy a letter with a special mission.
Timothy, I have a special mission for you if you choose to accept it.
I don't want it.
You may not think you want it, but wait until I've finished writing.
Okay.
I want you to stay in Ephesus.
Stay in Ephesus?
Yes, Ephesus.
But the leaders in Ephesus are so much older than me.
Read this very carefully.
Hold on. Okay.
Don't let anyone look down upon you because you are young.
Set an example for the believers in what you say and in how you live.
And also set an example in how you love and in what you believe.
Show the believers how to be pure.
Use the gift the Holy Spirit gave you.
What an amazing letter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
I'll do it!
What are you waiting for? Go, my son. Look at him run. I love to watch him run. Go, do great things.
Even though Timothy may have been young when he met Paul, that didn't stop him from helping to build the early church and making a huge difference in telling the incredible news of Jesus. The end.
Timothy was the perfect person to help Paul plant churches. With his gifts and his background, he fit right in.
Yep. Timothy discovered who he was meant to be, and then he made all the difference in the world. It just goes to show you, you're never too young to make a difference.
Thanks, Kellen. That was awesome.
No problem. I'll see you guys next time.
What an incredible day. We had Mishka, who's 12 and is already making a difference in the world.
Timothy made a huge difference too.
So I've got a question.
Then reveal the question.
How can you make a difference right now? Yeah, think about that. Well, you can use your talent to entertain someone who's feeling bored. Sing someone a song, do a dance, tell a joke.
You can help make peace between people having an argument.
You can solve a complicated problem for someone with a math emergency.
There are so many ways you can make a difference in someone's life or in the world. And you don't have to wait until you're older to do it.
I feel like I really need to get on this. Mishka and Timothy have really inspired me.
You've made a difference today, John. You've eaten 12 pixie sticks, danced around wrapped in a giant wool blanket, and you've been the head on a baby doll body. That's pretty inspiring, too.
Thanks.
Talk about it together. How can you make a difference right now?
And we'll see you guys next time for a brand new So-and-So Show!
Bye!
Do you think they were listening to me, or were they making a difference right then?
The shovel.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone. Yeah.
I like this one.
All right, Mishka.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
You got a new dance?
Okay, I got the hula hoop.
Oh, I love that. I've got this one.
Oh, the standing still so we can rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that one.
This one's good.
And it's followed up by the check your pulse. Boy, that's a good dance. I can feel the beat.